So we are in Kyoto and there was this food festival, and honestly it was like a fancy food snacks festival, not like an everyday you can get them kind of thing. Oh, this one's not open yet. What's in here? Ah. I am inside a mall in Kyoto. This mall is across from the train station. It's the biggest mall here, I think. And we are going downstairs. Now, this video is going to be a little jumpy because there's just so much people and there's also a lot to look at. So they call this a food festival. Now, I'm not sure if it's here all the time because there's just so much space. Like if there was some products here, where did they take it? Imagine this space is like a whole floor at Nordstrom or a Macy's. Like the whole floor is food. These are kind of like a fancy food, so it's not stuff brands that you will find in any store. It's, I think, like private brands that came here and put their stuff out to buy. And honestly, ooh, there's so much to look at. So much. Ooh, these are delicious. I did buy a few things, kind of a lot, that I'm gonna try at the very end. We got some cakes, some other stuff, and in this location there's also like a salty area, but it is chestnut season during winter, so there was a lot of things that flavored with chestnut, which I love. So I got really lucky on that note. There's so much thing, anything you can imagine, it's here. Oh, look, more chestnut stuff. There's a lot of mochi. There's also some matcha stuff. There's gonna be cakes and chocolates. Now, Japanese, they don't make good chocolate. The Japanese chocolate is not good. It's not what they're good at making. However, the pastries, anything that's baked with soft dough, cakey dough, it's, chef's kiss. And mochi is also amazing, but everything is very subtle. The flavor is very, very light because Japanese people, they like very light stuff. So very light scents, perfumes, very light scented perfumes, and same with their food when it comes to desserts and pastries. Everything with the pastry stuff is very, very light in flavoring. Like you can't even really almost feel that it's there. Oh, these are chocolates, definitely skip those. But the pastries on the side, that's good. But again, don't expect it to be like a cake from Europe because that's full of like strong flavors. These little like cakey stuff, so good. I love those. Or like the layered cake stuff, that's the round one, I don't know what's it called. Also, like mochi is very, very light flavor. There's basically no flavoring at all unless there's something in it. Like a lot of the mochi fillings are gonna be the bean paste, which is not a lot of flavor, so if that makes sense. So a lot of cakes and chocolates and sweets and cookies and everything that looks super, super, super good, but just expect it to be very light on the flavor. And also, like when I was walking around here, I was kind of like, I'm not really craving this, I'm not really craving that. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, I wish I got more stuff. But there's also big cakes like that, which the cakes are really good, especially when it's like fluffy and there's heavy whipping cream in it. Those are the best. Yeah, now I wish I got more. But there's a lot of bigger items, and if you're here for like 2 days only, who's gonna eat it all? So yeah, cookies are really good. I already have cookies at home from Japan. Cakes, they're pretty good. Again, very light on the flavoring, so if you like an explosion of flavors, this is probably not gonna be your favorite stuff. But I was happy with everything I got. At least I got to try it. Now I know what to and what not to get next time. Oh, these cheesecakes are probably pretty good. I did not get it. Also, like if you ever had this one, you know that it's very light on flavoring. Also these like balls. Forgot what's it called. I like when I see food, I recognize it, but I always forget the names of it. And there's also like a pastry area. Look at the bread and the donut. Actually, really good donuts here. I've had the donuts at the hotel like every single day, and they were really delicious. It's so fluffy and it's not greasy at all, which I really loved. I'm talking in this because it's really loud in here. They're also playing music, and there's just a lot of people talking. What else was I gonna say? Oh, here, fishes. Fish. This is like a corner where they have like the salty stuff. So over there we have like fish packaged up, some smoked, marinated sauces, broths, other stuff that you can add to like a hot pot or on top of the rice. These are fishes and more broth sauces and noodles. These are fermented vegetables, which I personally love. I've had it at the hotel all the time, but if that's something you don't like, you're probably gonna think it stinks in this section. I actually really like it. I love these vegetables, and they're like vacuum sealed, so you can take it home. I love those so much. Yeah, I've had it in. I've tried like a lot of it, especially like these mixed ones at the hotel. That's why I really like getting breakfast at the hotel if it has good breakfast, where you can like try different things, so you don't have to like buy the whole package. So in case you don't like it, there was actually one hotel in Tokyo, and that was a terrible breakfast. So definitely like before you buy breakfast at a hotel, look up the reviews and pictures, what people post. These are eel fish, super delicious. Eclairs. I'm gonna scoop up one of these because it's so cheap. It's like $2. Oh, I'm also gonna get one of these. I think the prices are pretty good, definitely cheaper than in America. We got a few things. We're gonna go back later, but we were waiting for the bus, so we're gonna try this one and then the other rest. This one is a eclair. Never had Japanese eclair, with custard filling. This is what it looks like. Looks super creamy. It smells like eclair. It's so good. Not too sweet. I actually really like that there's no chocolate on here. The custard is like silky smooth. And we bought a few things. There was some cakes, lots of desserts, candies, and other goodies. So over here we have a blueberry cake, a melon, but it's not melon. What is it? Cantaloupe cake, chestnut cake. I think chestnut is in season right now because there's a lot of chestnut things like pies, pound cakes, cookies, and everything. This is a pear-shaped tart with the jelly on the outside. Looks phenomenal. These are mochi with strawberry and cream on the inside. I tried something similar, but it was not strawberry inside. It was red bean paste and then a strawberry sticking out of it, but this only has the strawberry and cream. This is some random one I picked up. It's this said that there's a blackcurrant, chestnut, mocha, and some other things inside of it. This is a lemon kind of like tart. I'll show you when I open it. They looked amazing. This is some kind of cookie. We first just bought this for testing, to test out if these are good. It's not for me. I don't like these. These are for my mother. She bought the little one first to see if it's good. She said it was good, so she bought the big one. And then this is a chestnut something. It was actually pretty cheap considering how big it is. Okay, let's try this pear first. Ooh, it's mousse. Oh, Jello. Doesn't smell like anything. No. It's tasty. It's like melts in your mouth and gone. Very tasty. It has a very nice pear aftertaste. Pretty sweet. I feel like it's okay once, but I would not buy it again. But it's good to try once. The chestnut one has some cake batter on the bottom and then just very white chestnut cream. some other chestnut cakes that were so like this, it was much darker. It definitely has the puree in it. It's tasty, but I feel like the same thing that I've had in Hungary has a better flavor. Like this is just a little, it's too white. Like there's just too much, it's too creamy. So I think maybe they added cream to it. It's good,
But not
but
wow.
not wow.
Okay.
We have here the mochi that is making my black clothes very white. I'm gonna take a bite and then I'm gonna come back because there's just no way to eat something this big nicely. Here it is. The strawberry is not very ripe, but it is a very nice combination with the cream. And the cream is really good.
Not like on the picture.
Yeah, it's not like on the picture. In the picture, it's like bright red.
And big.
Yeah. It's good. I like it. It's very soft, very delicate. The cream is delicious. And the strawberries are really good too. Even though strawberry is not ripe, it's still really like very good like flavor to it and sweet. This in America. Not trying to say strawberries in America are bad, but at this stage it will be sour, like touch your soul sour. This is very nice. Fluffy, soft, good. What I'm dying to try is the cantaloupe one. Vanilla cake sent to it. Very light flavor of melon. The texture is really good. It's soft, moist. I feel like at the end there's like a slight hint of the melon flavored, almost like they're candies. But I'm not getting a whole lot of like ice cream. Yeah, when I'm eating this flavored ice cream, I can like taste it. But here, not so much. Maybe that's a good thing. That means they're not putting in like flavor extracts. So I guess that's a good thing. The last one is a blueberry one. Actually smells really good. Like jammy. Got some jello, some cream, some jam. Sour. Very refreshing. The fruits are good, and it's a lot of fruit too. The cake is good too. It's moist. Pretty good.